What's up, guys? Another quick one for you. As you can tell, I'm kind of making a mess. It's time to fix the dreaded rear quarter rust on these cars. As you can see, things escalated on my car. Someone tried to repair it before it looked like I got hit on the side, and just wasn't a very good repair job. So all this crap is Bondo. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to fix it. Went to the local China hardware store and picked up one of these kits. Gonna try to bang it out. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to have to find a panel from probably here down and replace this whole section. Not thrilled about that. The rear quarters, everything's pretty solid back here for the most part. I mean, this can all be port 15'd and saved. I've taped off where I want to cut out and replace. Let's hop over to the other side. I've actually gone ahead and cut this side out. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, just cut as much as, well, as little as you can out where there's rust, as you can see on the back side, where it kind of rusts from the inside out. I'm gonna have to try to get up into here a little bit. Probably still gotta cut more out. What I really wanted to show you guys is the Subie Saver panels. Obviously, mine's missing an end here. They make them for the sedans, but you can cut and make these work for the coupes. Fitment is really good, actually. I bought these just because, well, there really isn't many options for these cars. And as you can see, the fitment, just me half-heartedly putting it up there, fits really good. It even has the factory indentation in the wheel arches here that lines up perfectly with my car. I really don't want to cut a ton out. I just want to cut and patch in what I need. So that's about the size I need to cut and replace. Gonna have to cut a little bit of this out and piece my own metal in there along with this inside. They do have inner arches that you can put in here, but being that my car is gonna have probably 245s, I'm gonna try my hardest to squeeze some 255s in here. I don't care that I'm gonna be chopping and cutting the inside, so I'm not gonna get the replacement inners, but if you wanted to make it OEM as possible, definitely get the rear inners. For me, I'm just gonna cut this and replace it with some metal. But again, like, these panels, that indentation right here, fits in perfect right there. As you can see, like, that is exactly how the OEM panel goes in there. So Subie Savers, killer job on these things. I mean, the fitment is pretty OEM. I also got a rear Jdm bumper to save some weight, as I track this car a lot and I'm trying to cut down on some weight, especially since I just put that R180 diff in there and the Brembos and the bigger hubs. It gained a little weight, so I'm gonna tackle this. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna show you guys. There's plenty of body videos out there, but I'll show you after I kind of tack these panels in and any difficulties I've had. Really worried about that, but I need to get this done so I can pull and roll my fenders so I can put some big tires on there, and then I can worry about that later. Hopping over to the other side, I haven't cut this one at all yet. Just wanted to show you what this looks like on the car, since mine is a coupe and most are sedans. But you can see the wheel arch kind of, you know, goes along there. So if you have a coupe and this is all rusted out, you can definitely just cut out where this indentation goes for a sedan door and still repair your coupe. If you've got further rust than that, well, you're kind of on your own, and you're gonna have to patch in up until you can put one of these panels in. But this definitely saves a lot of time and headache. So let's get to cutting some more metal. old crusty is all off of there. If you guys have rust in the rear quarters, your inners are almost guaranteed to be rusted as well. So again, if you want to do this OEM, get the inner arches too, because you're probably going to need them. But I'm going to be rolling these fenders a bunch and pulling them. And if you're wondering, why don't you just do flares if you're going that wide? I personally like the look of this car, how it is, and kind of want to keep it as simple as possible. That's why this car is named White Girl, because it's super basic and I like simple things. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now and keep working on this, pulling all the junk off. That's old seam sealer that I just ripped off of there. Definitely going to re-seam seal all of this when I get it back together to keep the water out and make sure no moisture gets in here. One thing I didn't mention about this is these guys sat in my garage all winter long and it was really humid in here and they didn't rust. So whatever primer they use on these, killer job. Again, highly recommend the Subie Saver panel. Okay, so let's see how that fits without the gas cap on there. Much better. Cool. So I should be able to clamp this now, and then I can actually cut through this panel into the factory metal. I won't go completely through the factory metal, but I'll just hit it enough where I know exactly where to cut, and that should give me a perfect fit that I can tack this panel in, and it won't cause me a whole lot of problems, hopefully. I really don't know. I've never done this before, so if I can do it, you guys can definitely do it too. I might have lied, and this isn't a short video. I went ahead and cut some things because, well, it was rusty anyway, and by removing all of this inner fender, it's gonna allow me to, oh, and I cut the inner fender lip off of both sides, so it's just going to be this little baby piece right here that's gonna get rolled up. So I should be able to actually pull the body out probably inch and a half. Hopefully I can get some 255s under here. I know for sure I can get 245s under here, which is pretty big and they'll sit nice, but I feel like I can get 255s under here, so we'll find out. All right, guys, I hate this. Bodywork sucks. I don't like any part about it. Got this panel all tacked in 50 billion tacks later, and it warped the panel a little bit, so I have this fancy dent repair stud welder thing, and I'm just kind of pulling it out, getting it to fit straight. I'm about to mount a 255 on an STI wheel and see how it fits up underneath here, and then I can pull this and roll it and hopefully squeeze that bad boy underneath there. If not, I've got some 245s that I can fit underneath here, so either way, we're gonna have some meaty tires on this thing. All right, guys, I'm calling it a wrap there. You don't need to see me struggling any more of this. Turned out okay. Obviously, I'm not done. I still have to do filler and everything else to this thing. Really difficult to roll your fenders when you patch panels in, because this metal is thicker than this metal, and since this is kind of like heat treated in the middle, it really sucks. Same on the other side. I gotta fix this up, weld it up a little bit. I've got the 245s on the car right now, but it sticks out quite a bit. A little bit of rubbish, as you can see by the burnt up rubber there. I ordered rear camber plates. I didn't need them before on this car because the white line lateral links were enough to adjust it. But we're going bigger tires. I got 255s to go on there now. My interior is torn apart. brand new carpet there. It's going in. Started on a video for doing speed density for you guys. But for now, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.